Everybody needs a little bit of consolation, you know, and people telling everybody what's right for them and wrong for them. All right, now we're gonna get in trouble for playing Hall and Notes, so we can't play Hall and Notes. They don't like it when we play Hall and Notes. I mean, it's Hall and Notes, y'all. So we're gonna do a little bit of the Bee Gees, the late, you know, the late Bee Gees, and not all, but the late Bee Gees. Do our little tribute to the Bee Gees. Let's get it to play right from the beginning and not in the middle or end. Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta turn down the volume. Y'all can't handle that type of volume. You can't hear me. I know some of you think that's a blessing, but it ain't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to understand something. Y'all should have been doing this a long time ago. I put a test that each partner is beyond the age of the majority. It's supposed to be of the majority. Proof that the applicant is competent, trustworthy, and fair, and has financial integrity, and proof that the applicant has satisfied all applicable blah 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 blah. This is an actual code. It's additional licensure requirements. Now, I don't care about the licenses, but here is the rules for the age of the majority. Do you guys understand what I'm doing for you right here by pointing you to case text? That's right. I am not a part of case text, but I'm going to direct y'all there. Okay. Proof of age. If the cause for the termination of guardianship of the property of a minor is attained of the age of majority, the petitioner shall file with blah blah blah, creating an estate. The attainment of the minor of the age of majority, the emancipation of the minor who has not attained the age of the majority, and the cessation of a disability, the death. Here are the rules for attaining the age of the majority. No, no, no. I want you all to know I have not looked this up before. Doing this video, I said I was going to type it in to show you that that's what I was going to do. I originally did it here, but when I did it here, I said no. I'm going to do the age of the majority, and I'm going to open up a brand new browser that I have not been using for any of this, and I was going to do it specifically for those of you who have gotten the sat packs and who continue to think that we are supposed to do everything for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we never volunteered to complete the process for you. What we volunteered to do was help you get to where you needed to be in order for you to complete the process. Okay? That's what we're doing. Now, again, first we put an age of majority proof, and along the side, approval of settlement, minors, okay? Guardian of property of a minor, termination of guardianship. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate. What if the Age of Majority Act is actually talking about actual minors and not you and me? Is it possible? I doubt it very seriously. How do you doubt it very seriously? Now this thing says black letter law. It says it's not gonna let me look at it here. I don't know if it's gonna block me because it had a lock on it. It is well settled that the parent does not have a duty to support a minor child after the minor marries or after the child reaches 19 years of age, the age of the majority, unless the child is unable to self support during physical or mental infirmity, or unless the parent has been ordered to provide educational support beyond majority. Okay, these are the cases. It is well established law of the domicile governs the age of the majority, where the person lives. Okay. Now, here's the problem. It says I got to start a trial to read the rest. That's why it had the lock on it. I'm not too concerned about that because that's not what I'm looking for. We want the rules, regulations, and administrative procedures. Full force and Alice, um, Kmart Foods store to try to get some wages and other benefit. I find this card reliable proof towards the majority status. Blah blah, age 18, signing. Executed the card on this date at her home. After an hour, blah 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 blah, understanding. I will count it as reliable proof towards majority status and admit it into evidence, blah 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 blah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're saying, but that's not what we're looking for. And you're right. So what I need you guys to do is this right here. You remember that well, I'll show it to you and then I'll show you what to do. We're gonna go here. And this is not gonna be a long video. You said that before. Let's see. 31 SEMA FM ARMM 363.06. I think it is 363.6, not 06. I've been putting the 06, but it's 363.6. We're going to look up minor. TikTok, TikTok. There it is. Ma, I think we found it. Not yet, son. We ain't found it just yet. It's on its way, but we ain't found it just yet. Oh, by the way, today there must be something wrong because my phone, I think my phone rang at least once today, just once. Ooh, we can't tell you how pleasant that is. Whew, man. All right, so in this we got to go to M's because that's where. Uh-oh, you just passed it up, homie. Thank you for letting me know. Minor means an individual under the age of 18. The term minor also means. Now watch this. We're gonna take the whole statement, copy, and we're gonna take that statement and we're gonna put that statement. Come on now. We're going to copy and paste that statement there. Oh, I'm going to do it this way. That other way is too long. Okay. And I'm going to hit enter because I'm looking for the phrase. And so it's going to pull up all the cases with that phrase. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to go into the right settings. As I'm apologize, y'all. I should have already had that in, but I thought it was just going to let me search. But, it just didn't let me do that. So I just had to put in all the information. So it's gonna take a minute for it to catch up to me because it's trying to keep up with me. I ain't trying to keep up with it. I done caught up already. You know what I'm saying? So again, the whole key is we have this legal database. And I said legal, I didn't say lawful database because you can't look up actual law on a legal database because that's all they do is the law of the court, the current administrative court. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we showed you in the past. Oh, by the way, let me make sure you guys understand what's going on. This is the complaint against judges document. It will be in Word format. I had it in PDF originally, but it will be in Word format. And I will eventually change it up. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm going through the wording to make sure the wording is correct and the spelling is correct. Every time there is the word state or court, take a look. Court capitalized. Every time you see the word state, it's capitalized. Okay, that's the first thing that is a major change. I believe I'm also going to jurisdiction because it's a pronoun. And so I'm going to go ahead and highlight jurisdiction as I did jury. Okay, remember, they control things by the wording because they presume that they have jurisdiction to do that. So this is the document. That's what I'm working on. Have been working on it for 3 days now. No, not 3 days. Tomorrow will be the third day. Uh, let's see. What else do we need to show you guys? I closed it, didn't I? Yes, I did. I had my naturally speaking and my software. Now, here it is. As those terms are defined in Title 57, age of majority. Now, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. What court is this? This is Tennessee. So Tennessee has a Title 57, age of majority, means 21 years of age. Minor means a person who has not attained 18 years of age. Wait. Age of a majority is 21 years of age, and a minor is anybody under 18, except as used in Title 57. So go, if you're in Tennessee, go to Title 57, and the rest of you who want to do some more digging, Go into Title 57 and see how that applies to your state. Of adult persons 18 years of age or older, by lowering the age of majority to 20 from 21 to 18, the legislator has completely emancipated the minor from the control of the parents and relieved blah blah blah. Okay, legislature emancipated. Legislature is not a court of equity. I'm not going to say anything. Holding that the term knowingly refers to both verb and persuade, introduces, entices, and coerces, as well as to object to a person who has not achieved the age of 18 years. Okay, okay. This entices, coerces. All right, all right, all right. Get on out of there. This is dealing with a person who hasn't attained the age of the majority. I want control of the security held in a minor account. And that's what I'm looking for. So hold on. What we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of that part because it wants to focus on that part in the search. It wants to focus on 18 years of age. I don't want to focus on 18 years of age. I want to focus on gaining control of the securities. However, those of you in Tennessee, Title 57 is your title. Well, per, who is per, may have had control. Sorry, got itching eye. You got pink eye? Your mama got pink. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, SEC versus Hayden. SEC, 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 pay attention, SEC. Well, per may have had control over the account and the authority to trade in the account. The evidence is insufficient at this early stage in litigation to support a finding that the SEC is likely to show that per has an interest in or has a benefit from his mother's account. It is not entirely clear whether Per has ever transferred money or securities from his own personal account into his mother's account, and whether he contributed to any funds at all in the mother's initial $25,000 investment. In addition, it is not entirely clear. Ladies and gentlemen, so we now know, pay attention, securities, you already knew this, that they're controlled by the SEC. Just want you to follow me. You've already known that because they're securities. Okay? Securities held in a minor account. But none of you have been communicating with the SEC. Now, we have tried. They've been giving us some problems, but we're about to rectify that. Refuse to do so. She denies that there has ever been an agreement by which she would manage and conserve his property. She admits that he deposited some securities with her and that the income arising therefrom was used for family living expenses, for family living expenses, for family living expenses. That she has returned to him all of his securities, and that she now has no money, securities, or property belonging to the plaintiff in her possession or in her control, except some clothing and professional equipment. And what do you have that for? Give it to him. What you doing? Holding on to his stuff. That ain't Joe's. Anyway, furthermore, Brett, hey, how you doing, fool? Anyway, Brett did not participate in any investment decisions on behalf of his account, deferring completely to his father's judgment, even after he took control of the UGMA account. Nor has he received any of his account statements to track his investment. It is reasonable to infer that Brett is totally dependent on his father to develop the allegations forming the basis for the action. Okay, now we do know that they're dealing with family. I'm okay with that for right now. The appellee either refused or failed to divulge the amount of bonds and other securities that she now holds or the amount of money which presently deposited into her individual account. These are individuals. These are regular people. I want governments. I want custodians. Okay? But that's not my distraction right now because that would be a distraction. We just, like I said, we put in there gaining control of the securities held in the minor account. Now, by the way, what you guys may not understand, and I know many of you don't understand the nature of this video, and I'm about to give it to you. You're not here to find a complete solution in one video. Securities in a custodial trust account, that he never received a single account statement, that he never saw an account opening document on virtually any of the accounts, and that he had no knowledge, what year is this, 2002, of the whereabouts of any of the securities. Even after litigation was filed, he did not know if the securities deposited under his sole control were safe. Brandon was unsuccessful in his efforts to track the existence of any established custodial trust, yet he continued to tell investors that an established trust did exist. These misrepresentations are material because they affect the blah, blah, blah. Isn't he making the same arguments in 2002? So this is not new, ladies and gentlemen. There are forms that people can fill out to find out what particular trusts are in their name, when they were set up. Some of the trusts may be private or secret trusts. That's nonetheless not an issue because you're the beneficiary. You have a right to that information. Okay? So I would literally go to this case to see what this individual had done and to see what the state of New York said that he did incorrect. Now, I promise you, because pay attention, this is U.S. Bank Corp, okay? The Credit Bank Corp and Security and Exchange Commission. This is not this individual, but they're talking about this individual. So what I want you all to do is go and take a look at the arguments, what the court said, how the court said it, what the court said he failed to do, so that you can correct that when you do what you need to do. If he has funds in his hands which cannot be paid out to the parties entitled, it is his duty to invest in safe interest-bearing securities. It is his duty to invest in safe interest-bearing securities. Why is that his duty? Why can't he give it to the parties? Because doesn't he have the powers? That was so lame. All right, next one. He is not a trustee of any of those funds, but has absorbed the investment performance since he gained maturity. Since he gained maturity. Pay attention. It didn't say since it gained majority, but since he gained maturity. Interesting, huh? He is not the trustee of those funds. This is another case. Let's see if they can't be the same case. They can't be the same case. I doubt it very seriously. They're the same case, y'all. I don't know why they put the same case twice in a row. Think somebody trying to throw me off. All right, the appellant has had either possession or control of trust funds or any securities in which it may have been invested. Nah. Okay, so now we know what we're looking for. And yes, some of you are going to have to do some research because that's your job. Not my job to do this for you. I can point you in the right direction. Come here, tea biscuit. But I can't make you drink. Well, technically, somebody says you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I had to let them know, yes, you can make a horse drink, even if he doesn't want to. Wait a minute, hide unpublished? No, I want unpublished cases. That's right. You better believe I want unpublished cases. Shoot, a decision is a decision, whether it's published or not. Follow me? Why would they unpublish these cases when it involves the subject matter that we're looking for? So we're going to do keyword search because this did a parallel search. I didn't ask for a parallel search. And I'm a little disappointed that it gave me a parallel search and not my keyword search. Okay. And even just now, it went to parallel search on its own. I had to then switch it back. So life goes on. Look here, everybody. We know what we're looking for. We know how we're looking for it. Okay. Commission of the Internal Revenue, investment account, respective, withdrawal accounts, name. Don't care about any of that. And see what this one does. And see, this is not even giving me anything. Now, what I'm going to suggest to some of you, you can actually put the title in there, the 31 CFR 363.6. You can actually put that in there and see what it pulls up. But see, I would not do that because it's a definition section. Whoa. How dare you not show me what I'm looking for? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it in the morning. They said there's a regulation, so it's probably going to give me the Code of Federal Regulations. Yep, 363.6. So what it has not given me a single case. How in the world could there not be? How in the world could there not be? Pay attention. One single case to be found. So I doubt that very seriously. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something different. And this lets me know that somebody's hiding something. Hiding? That's right. And I'm about to go seek. You're about to go become a Sikh? No, not a Sikh. I said I'm about to go seek. How you gonna be seeking a Sikh? That sounds like that's racist. Okay. Now you see what I did? I put the whole section in there. And yeah, 2004 is that case. And federalregister.gov. And I think that's just where the information is. So what I'm going to do with this, because there might be a possibility, I'm going to open a new link. Y'all hold on a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do realize some people have looked up this information before. Do you know why I know that some people? Because I'm not the first person to come up with the idea of taking the text and actually putting it in there and looking for it. Even in the case law system of text, casetext.com. However, what I am suggesting is that many of the people who've been emailing me have been asking me for information that they could have looked up themselves first and then told me what they couldn't find. Now, this is a 1455 form. Gone over that at least once, haven't gone over that in detail. Request by fiduciary for distribution of United States Treasury securities. Okay, now if there is a request by fiduciary for distribution of United States Treasury securities, then there must be a form for you to request the fiduciary distribute your securities to you. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is, okay, the first thing we'll do is we'll download this form. Okay? Real simple. And I know the form is already on my site, and it's says payment must be submitted on form 1522, reissued to himself or herself, reissued to a trust 1851. These are the forms that I would be looking at, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, these are the forms I'd be looking at. They're right there on the form. Then I'd be looking at 5511 and 5512. We also do know a 5512. We've done 5512. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not done it, but pulled it up and showed it on video. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest is that I'm not suggesting any of you fill this form out. Learn the rules first, people. Go according to the rules. Don't go according to what you think. And many of y'all are pretty good with coming up with ideas. Nobody gives up about your idea. Nobody gives up about how you think or why you think. This is about doing things the right way. Follow their rules. Oh, by the way, this is 1455 black card. I don't know why it says black card, y'all. That form ain't got nothing to do with no black card. What is the Federal Reserve black card? Let's see, what is the Federal Reserve black card? I'm interested in that. I wouldn't be interested in anything else. Hold on, y'all. It's running a little slow. It's pretty much what I thought it would say. There's a lot of hype in the patriot movement around the unlimited adage of the FDTC black card is DDTC, which allegedly allows you to spend money from your Social Security or birth certificate account. No, it doesn't. That's not even what they said. Into the billions of dollars. Who is this? This is some .com little website. Understand contract law and you win. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, real black card, $1 million line of credit. Understand. All right. I'm thinking that there is a black card. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a lie. There is an actual black card, and there is another black card with the DDTC. But you don't get to be a member of the DDTC. I don't want to become one myself. Not no, it's not anything wrong. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm already rich. I appreciate my relationship with my God. You cannot give me anything that's more valuable than that. And I guarantee you that is the truth. I guarantee you I'm not just saying that to be saying it. I'm guaranteeing you that I'm not saying that because I'm some fanatic. I'm guaranteeing you I'm not saying that because it makes me feel better in the morning. Okay? I'm saying that because it'd be the truth. Hey, the whispers. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Okay? How come they ain't never whispered in a single song? And how come the spinners ain't never been spun? I just want to know that. And then the four tops. I mean, nobody wore a hat. I don't understand it, y'all. Just not. It's not making no sense. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take a look at something. I'm looking to see what they had to say. Error receiving file. If necessary, turn off the error checking. Nope, don't need to turn it off. Here's a simple contract for your clients to help them get from $100,000 to 1.5 million. It's a simple contract to help my clients get that? Oh God. Okay, make sure you're operating the credit card for a legitimate business purpose and expenses. Salary to your CEO is perfectly okay, or else you could be accused of fraud. If you apply for these cards and have no real business, it is illegal. If you apply for these cards and have no real business, it's illegal. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to suggest I don't know about this site. I have no clue as to what's going on with this site. What I will suggest that if the information is valid, that you check it out for yourself. Many of you do have legitimate companies. Okay? So it's a suggestion, not a command. If you want to check it out, go and check it out. However, I will give them a little bit of credit, just a little bit of credit, that they went through the trouble of warning you in advance what's illegal and what's legal. I wish, oh, by the way, I guarantee you it costs. See, business credit lines with largest credit lines up to $1 million and credit score, not a deterrence. 4 to 6 months time frame. Oh, I see what they're doing. They are will sell you an H corporation 3 years old. You'll become the legal owner and president. Ladies and gentlemen, we do the same thing. Okay. We obtain a DNB number for you, and we obtain a new EIN. We don't obtain a DNB number for you. We don't feel like doing the hassle. Okay, but this talks about having a phone number assigned and a fax number assigned to your corporation. See, it can't be a cell phone. See, that disqualifies you from business credit approval if you use a cell phone. You have to have a legitimate number. So go ahead and look at SATCOM 1844 SATCOM. Okay, this stuff we already done. Okay, and the listing of business on 401, that's easy. Register your company with the business bureaus like Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and Novus. Okay, and start credit worthiness by adding trade line until it reaches 1 million. You have to pay for the trade lines. Okay, that's where we're headed originally, is doing something just like this. It is legitimate. You can do it, and it does work. Okay, but sorry, we're doing too many things. We cannot focus on this. And no, we're not bringing people in to focus on that because we're doing too many things. So yes, I will say that the process that's being done here, am I telling you to go and work with these individuals? No, I'm not telling you that at all. You will not hear that coming from my mouth. Because even if you did this, you still will have to have revenue. Do you understand? You may get the credit limits and all that, but you'll have to have revenue. There is a way to use a credit card to pay for itself. There is a way to do all of that, but see, that's not what I do. That's not the conversation we're going to have. Plus, that's not even the conversation of this conversation. But I will tell you that I'm not vouching for the site, I am vouching for the information. And the fact that they placed that information online, then by all means, I'm a little bit surprised. Okay? Black card from the federal government. Yeah, right. Unlimited credit with the TDA for 1455. No! Unlimited credit? Oh, yeah. The Treasury must love that. The Treasury must love that. Now, look, this is securesaa.gov. Form PD, I guess it's a PDF, 1455, can be obtained from the Federal Reserve Bank branch and or other banking institution, including credit unions of the United States. Okay? It's for distribution of your funds. I guess people were trying to, because they're the grantor, I guess they were probably trying to distribute those funds on their own. Okay, you can't do that. It's a fiduciary form. You have to find a form that is for you. Is it a possibility? Wait, hold on a minute. But what if you did a, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not telling people to do this. What if you did a Form 56, granting you fiduciary capacity over the estate, which is what Form 56 is for in the first place, you gaining control over that straw person. What if you did that? Now you'll have to check the rules. 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 You'll have to follow the rules. You'll have to follow the rules. You will have to follow the rules. And many of you don't like following rules. Many of you don't like doing what you were told to do. And so when you get in trouble, ooh, doggy, then you want to complain. Okay? A for V? Oh man, I ain't heard of no A for V in a long time. We the people, shareholders. I like this right here. I like this right here. I believe this is a site we went to before. That's why I like the title, because they're right on the money. We are shareholders in the United States Corporation because they started their business on our credit. Well, we weren't even around when they started their business. No, because they're still operating the business on our credit. Well, then say they're operating their business on our credit. Don't be like they started. Look, don't, just is gonna leave me alone, man. Sit up here question me on everything I say. If I say something, you just hold on to it. And if something I say don't mesh with you, then you just let what I say go. Come on now. That's my downloader. It says I have an obsolete Google Chrome browser. No, I don't want to read obsolete. Why would my Google Chrome browser be obsolete? Ladies and gentlemen, I have an obsolete Google Chrome browser. I don't know how I did that. See, owner with beneficiary or primary owner with secondary owner form of registration. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you were to, as grantor over the account, give yourself the authority to act as grantor over the entity, you might be able to do this if you're able to explain it the correct way. A Form 56 is for someone to act on behalf of the estate. You guys have been assigning that to governors and lawyers and all these other people, and I don't know why you're doing that. I've never understood that. It's your property. So why wouldn't you be in control of your property? Why would you give your control to a government agency? Oh, that's because they put that information out there and you guys followed them because you believe that junk. You follow me? Now, Fed Legacy Black Card. You see all of these .coms, .com, .com. I don't trust them. Those are people. Those are not actual government agencies. They say Federal Reserve Black Card. That's to get you to come to their site. Okay? All I can tell you is I would not go to a single one of those sites. Where I'm going is to download the junk from the actual site, such as this site right here. This is the Federal Register. Okay? Using his or her new Treasury Direct account, the custodian may access the miner's account to purchase or make transactions of securities in the miner's account. Okay, that's where I'm going because this is federalregistry.gov. Well, can you tell me where that page is so I can get to that page? Well, this page is because I clicked on the regulations governing new Treasury Direct system. That's all you gotta do is put that in. I didn't put that in, but that's how you gonna get here. Cause I ain't gonna be going telling you everything about what I done did. You need to do your own stuff. All right? Leave me alone. Okay, this is Bureau of Fiscal Services, and there really ain't nothing here. Okay, there ain't nothing for me to go to here. Services for government agencies, services for the general public, services for business and institutions. Let's see what the Bureau of Fiscal Services has for you, the general. Private information not to be shared in the public. Private information not to be shared in the public. Private information not to be shared in the public. Private information not to be shared in the public. Can somebody tell me where the public is so I could not share this information? TD accounts, Treasury Direct accounts. To get access to TD accounts, 2017, information only. Use at your own risk. Study and read the information. No! Declaration of status. Oh, this ain't coming from this. My computer opened this up because this definitely ain't coming from the Federal Registry. Declaration of status. There's no such thing. You can do a declaration of capacity, power of attorney in fact, certificate of authority, affidavit of copyright. Ladies and gentlemen, whew, foundational paperwork. Separate you from the system, telling them the true designation of the paperwork. There is an issue. What jurisdiction? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I'll do is I will put this up for you guys so you guys can have it. I know where it came from. I don't vouch for it. 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 But I am going to put the information up so that you guys will have access to you. We'd welcome your feedback. Oh, yes, sure. I'll give you some feedback. All right. You'll be sucking through that tube for the rest of your life. You want some feedback? Yeah, just sit up there and just all crush everything. So you'll be souping it for the rest of your life. Okay. At the Bureau of Fiscal Services, at the Bureau of the Fiscal Services, at the Bureau of the Fiscal Services, we collect revenue. You collect revenue. Who do you collect it from? Delinquent debt and disputes funds to millions of Americans, ensuring their timely receipt of benefit payments. The Bureau of Fiscal Services make sure we get benefit payments. Ooh-wee! Our easy to set up direct deposit program streamlines the government benefit process. We also offer Treasury Hunt, a way for Americans to search for their matured savings bonds or any held interest payments on the retail Treasury security. It's an easy and quick way to discover if they or a family member has matured bonds. Hey, try Treasury Hunt. I want to go on a Treasury Hunt. Yay! Let's go on a Treasury Hunt. Mommy, can we go on a Treasury Hunt? Oh dear, that's not the Treasury Hunt because people told us that this is not the website we should be searching for our securities on. Oh, Lordy. See, we already been here. We searched on this. Don't you remember, Sonny? Oh, I remember going to a site that looks like this, but I don't think it was this site. Oh, yes, it was this site. See, notice what it says. Put in the sources of oh, wait. Wait, hold on. I'm going to do this. Y'all hold on. I can't let y'all see. I did it time, but I ain't doing it no more. Okay, I ain't doing it no more. So y'all hold on now. That wasn't a very beneficial treasury hunt. It didn't give me nothing. So we're going to do with treasury bonds. Because I don't know nothing about no T-bills, because I don't eat T-bone steaks. Learn more about treasury bonds in depth. which is where we were the last time, Sonny. Okay, that's how we ended up the last time. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go for that. This is the Federal Registry. There you go for that. Those of you who want to get control, do the research. Don't do research on some stupid black card, but do the research on your securities, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to gain control. So look up the case law and case text to see if it's going to give you what you need, because that's all you're looking for. You're not looking to get what somebody else needs. You're looking to get what you need. So do a search on this term right here, because this is the only code regulation. It's the only regulation where it says a minor is someone who has yet to attain the age of 18, or who has attained the age of 18 and is yet to take control of the securities held in his minor account. That means he remains a minor. Okay, we all know that. So this thing says Treasury Direct minor account. We don't want Treasury Direct minor account. That's not the situation. Okay, term minor account as used to refer to an individual and has not yet taken control of securities in its account. This is going to be the same section because it's the electronic CFR. So securities contained in a minor account also is in section 27. So I think, you know what? I think that that's what we will look for last, and then we'll let you guys get back to your life. Okay. Uh, securities contained in minor account. That's what we're going to look for now. Uh-oh, go back. No! Okay, that's what we're going to look for now. May make in the minor account after, wait a minute, I didn't ask you for that. May make in a minor account after he attains 18 years of age, or to purchase new securities and transfer the securities contained in the minor account to another account in the name of the minor. Primary Treasury Direct account is a portal to open and access to the minor's account. Is a portal to open and access the primary Treasury Direct account is a portal to open and access the minor account. Securities contained in the minor account will be registered in the name of the SSN of the minor in either the sole owner, blah, blah, blah. This is still the same codes. We have a definition. Transfer into the minor account, an account open for the benefit of the minor under the age of 21. Abandoned properties such as property from such accounts can only be paid to the appointed trustee in the name of the minor until the minor blah 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 applies for material obtained. A person who has legal responsibility for the care and well-being of another person is either a minor or an incompetent to manage their own affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't say this, so you guys can come here. A person who has legal responsibility for the care and well-being of another person who is either a minor or incompetent to manage their own affairs. Okay? Additional rules from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. Employees. Spouse or minor child. Securities. Account containing. Nope, not what we're looking for. Account minor investment only, blah, blah. Not looking for that either. Accounts. Non-minor custodian guardian. Okay. This one is the Appendix C, Part 360. Deposit file structure into the minor account. This is 12 CFR 360, Appendix C, Part 360. 12 CFR 360, Appendix C, Part 360. Now, this is Arizona Administrative Code, and no, it's not giving me what we need because we're looking for keywords, and we're looking for not minor child, but minor account to be together. Okay? That would be the research that I would do. That I've never felt, never dreamed of. We're going to check the cases, y'all. Though it's not the feeling I had before. Oh, it's It's much, much more. This is my song, y'all. It's called Love Ballad. LTD. Jeffrey Osborne. In minor petition securities law, no. National Association Securities Dealer. The minor filed a claim in arbitration before the National Association Securities Dealer. The minor and Prudential were made subject to a pre-dispute arbitration agreement contained in the minor security account. The agreement Prudential, nope, don't care about that. It's a personal account, not a guaranteed account for government maintaining as a result of trust agreements. See, you have a minor account as a result of trust agreements with the government. And this only does security, which was held in a joint account with his minor grandson. Not what we're looking for either. Minor account says Civil District Court, New Orleans, to withdraw funds from the minor account, but failed to do so. The fiduciary had an obligation to apply for and receive permission from the district of the parish to remove funds. Nope, not this one either. To pay for the support and the education of the minor. Okay, but this is going to refer to the parents and not the state sovereign power of guardianship or the sovereign guardianship powers that the state has. So, ladies and gentlemen, because you saw that I was able to put together not this document. Like I said, we'll put this up in a second. Give me a second. Where are you at? We'll put together. I don't want to open it again, so I got to release it. So I want to rename this. Much more than they could see. It ain't gonna let me rename it. It's giving me a headache, as if it's doing too much. All right. Okay. I just put Treasury Securities Transfer Form. That's how that works. And this will be also um, we got no other choice. I'm gonna put it in. We are gonna put it in. I'll put it in release dismissal for now. Okay, that's where it'll be. But it's online now, so by the time you guys see this video, which will be sometime tomorrow, because I probably won't upload it until tomorrow, which is Friday, you guys will have it. Okay, but it's already up by the time you get the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I wasn't going to take this too far. We're almost at 45 minutes and or 49 minutes. I don't want to do that to y'all, so we're going to let y'all go just to give you a direction to point in. Gotta go, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Minor account. Stay focused. Gotta go.